Hello there, my friends. Martin Pavey here. I hope that you're having a great day wherever and whenever you are. That was always my traditional greeting on my YouTube videos. I caught myself using a phrase the other day in one of my tweets, and it was steal away time for yourself. And I've been allowing it to sort of percolate and settle in my system, and just thinking, well, who am I stealing the time from? It's always worth asking these questions. Oh, we've got a lovely sunset this evening. There we go. Who am I stealing the time from? Whose way am I getting in? And of course, we know that the answer to that question is, well, we're getting in our own way. And I realise also that I use quite specific language on this channel, and part of that actually is reminding you to watch quite a lot of different things. And I've said, watch your energy, watch how much of yourself you give away to other people, watch how involved you are in your own life. And they're kind of nebulous. They're general principles, maybe a bit vague sounding. But today's video is actually all about watching the language that you use, because it's indicative of your frame of mind, of what you believe about the world, about yourself. Most important. And stealing time away for yourself, it's a very permissive way of talking, constantly looking for permission for your life when you don't actually need to ask for permission to live your own life, amazingly. But a lot of people do. We go on the say-so of so-called experts, and we never realise that, well, most people never realise it's their life, and most people never realise that other people are always trying to get their own way. You can take that as rote in life, that people want their own way no matter what, no matter the expense, no matter the inconvenience. And getting more confident is about realising that there are certain times that confidence means, in Latin, the Latin equivalent means with faith. And there are times that you just have to take a leap, and you have to understand that you're not going to have all of the answers before you make a decision. So it requires courage, it requires bravery, and that you leap into action and you realise that life is just. And I know that we feel like it's all very unfair, that things are imbalanced, and that there are other people that have power over us, but that is about your thinking. It's never about anybody else, because the people that you believe are trying to control you, they don't even know your name. They don't know what you look like, what you sound like, where you're from. They have no idea. Too many people for that to be possible, you see? So instead of saying, I'm going to steal some time for myself, start to take up more space, start to take up more time. Carve out, be proactive, carve out time for yourself. Because if you don't, there are plenty of other people, believe me, who will try and encroach on your life. Because not only do people want their own way, what people, I actually think, really want in being so overbearing is actually permission and endorsement for themselves. People aren't really confident in what they believe. They're just kind of stampeding through life, to be honest. And you see this. They don't really have a plan. They don't really live by any principles. They just purposely go through life and just sort of try things without any sense of purpose, without any sense of morality, frankly. It's all quite random. There's not much of a plan in there. So when carving out time for yourself, you need to know what it is that you're aiming at. What kind of life do you want to lead? What do you want to do? How do you want to be of service to people? Which is a good thing, but you can never do that if you're trying just to please people. You have to want to please yourself. You do. You have to want to please yourself and make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you're actually benefiting from it. And it sounds like an obvious thing to say out loud, but it's not obvious because most people don't do it. I don't think I'm the only one who feels a sense of guilt when I stand up for myself, and that's largely a conditioned response because I've been around people for whom it's completely verboten to stand on your own, to actually go against the grain a bit, to disagree a little bit. And I've experienced, in my time, believe me, I've experienced some incredibly hostile behaviour from people, I'm not going to lie. But I'm glad for it because I've developed a sense of resiliency that's actually seen me through a lot of hard times. So I'm actually proud of myself. I am, because I've weathered many a storm. And the more that you start to use language that defines boundaries, defines borders, particularly with other people, the stronger that you become. So start to carve out time for yourself. Say, this is what I'm going to do. I would appreciate your support, but if you're not going to support me, I'm going to do it anyway.